place and about what else was going on around the world. And of course, you know, everything was in a turmoil. And I was just going through my my archives of music, and I have a ton of sheet music, and I'm saying, what would be apropos when the lights go on again all over the world? As you can see, this is, you know, I think this is 1942. So it's a song written about what's going on. I'll pass it around if you like, or whatever, okay? Though this would be more for World War I. I mean, this is the kind of thing that from the Tin Pan Alley days where the composers would be writing songs that would reflect what's going on in the nation and around the world. Don't know if they would be thinking of it just to make a buck or whatever, but you know, it's, I think what the musicians do is they try to get their hand on the pulse of what's going on. Even today, you think about some of the songs that you hear on the radio that might be. Now, I've been talking about the accordion, and I see some wonderful students right here. Are you guys all from North Reading High School? Yeah. And I hear that some of you are in the band? Yeah. All of you are in the band?
Not Mark.
No, that's it. What do you play?
I play the French horn.
Oh, excellent. The flute?
I play the xylophone, the glockenspiel, the chimes.
Okay, I'm going to pick on you. Are you ready? Guess what I brought along with me?
Probably not the chimes.
No, you play the chimes or the glockenspiel. I brought another accordion for you to try. So would you like to see him play the accordion? There it is right there. Come on over. Don't get this too often, so. You strap it on. Yep. There's one, there's the other. Excellent. Look at this guy. It's natural. Okay.
Thank you.
Just a second. I think you can get in this. Lucas, you got the sweatshirt on. There you go. There we go. Excellent. Okay. So, I'm going to block the camera here, but open up this. Okay. Now, what you want to do is take your thumb, and I want you to put it right up here. Okay. Good. And then C, D, and E. Okay. You all set with that? All right. Now your hand over here is going to go in the right. You see how my strap is? Okay. Take your hand, put it inside the strap. Put it all in. Okay, there you go. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Good. Don't hold the keys down. Okay. You all set? All right. We're going to play Das Märchen und the Little Lamb. Ready? I'm going to ask you to play an E and pump at the same time. There you go. Look at that. What a natural, huh? Okay, ready? Now we're going to go. Yeah, so after you're done hitting it, and that's the thing, you got to coordinate pumping it. Yeah. There you go. You got it? Back to E.
Most people have a hard time with, what is it, rubbing their stomach?
Thank you. That was nice of him to come up and be our little guinea pig there. So you see, it's a little tricky, but you know, after some lessons, you get a chance to do that. And again, you don't find too many people that are starting up on this instrument. Very seldom. I mean, I've been teaching now 31 years, and here's a few words I never hear. I want to learn accordion from my students, you know. However, I do have an accordion student this year, so it's one of my piano. She plays mallets in the band, and she also plays piano. And said, my uncle left me an accordion, and I want to learn. So there you go. I was asked only to do one thing, and that is to play the Blue Danube Waltz, which is connected with the book. Is that correct? So I'm going to give it a shot. This actually, I didn't realize, it goes on for pages and pages and pages. You don't want to hear pages and pages and pages. And I'm going to ask you to come over here and you can turn pages for me. One page. We're just going to go one, okay? And since you are a French horn player, you know that you're much smarter than all the other, especially drummers. You're going to turn the page when I nod my head, and you're going to just turn the page, okay? All right, I won't take second endings or anything. All right, so here we go. And another thing about the accordion is you do get that sound, but these act as what we call stops, like an organ, so this would go and bring it up. You just give it a little flavor. So every so often you'll hear me hit that, or hear me hit this, and that's just what we call the master button, which puts back to the regular sound. So here I go. Rock back and forth. Very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess I'll sit down and have the kids take over right now, but if there's any requests or questions, you can fire away.
What's the difference between accordions? Are they just size? Does that make
Yes,
sense?
you know
Sound?
how violinists, young children in the third grade, let's say, start on the smaller, because of it's basically built so it will work the same way, but as they get bigger, they get a bigger instrument. The same thing, when I first started, I started on something probably a little even smaller than that. And then as you get bigger, you know, you can handle the bigger instrument kind of thing. They used to have a, you know, you would kind of like rent to own, but then you could trade it in for another model kind of thing, so.
No, I was actually one of those 6-year-olds who my mother must have talked to someone along the way, and I took them for took accordion lessons for about a year. So
Did you despise it or
all
like it?
the instruments in the world. I was not gifted musically, but to have me thinking so many different things, I went right to the piano. It was much more rewarding.
How much is that weight?
Yeah.
I think it's like about 30 pounds. Yeah, no, maybe not that much, maybe about 20 pounds. I should have waited, so I'd have that question, I've been asked that question before. But, I mean, it's, when you do strolling accordion for an hour or so, it gets to be, so I actually just bought these straps. I went online and I said, you know, I want the best made, $110, and this has the extra little thing in the back. So this is actually my maiden voyage with my new accordion strap, so I am just so excited. It feels good, I'm telling you.
So if the Straps cost $110. How much does
Um,
the accordion like?
I've gone on Craigslist just to see what kind of pricing things are, and $3,000 to $5,000. Yeah, I mean, and as I did some of the research, there's like 4 kinds of wood, fir and maple, and inside, there's a lot of workmanship that goes over 100 parts are involved to put this together, so there is a lot of workmanship involved.
So if that's like a decent, high quality, like professional quality accordion, how much would it cost to get little tiny kids learning accordion?
I think the accordion is the instrument voted most likely to be found in someone's attic. So you just look around, and you might find somebody that just says, I've got this thing sitting here, you want it? Because I'm the music guy in Beverly, people have come to me and say, you want the accordion? I've got like 5 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I've used it for kids. I've given accordions to kids that wanted them, kind of thing. So they can be found, but very good models are still
Right.
asking. You don't find a model like this saying, I'll sell it to you for $300. People still know the quality of it. Maybe not necessarily in America, but I think over in Europe it's still a fairly popular instrument. It's such a folk kind of instrument when you think about it. Russian. My last name is Novack. I'm a quarter German, a quarter Russian, and half Irish. So boy, going to family parties, you're talking, and then if anybody's Italian, hey, play the Godfather. So it really, you hear it in a lot of cultures, and it's been fun playing it, because it's kind of like a unique. You don't get a chance to see it. So when I was asked to do something like this by way of Mr. Foreman, and please thank him for putting us together, I jump at the chances. I get a chance to do this. I also play at some assisted living facilities that go around, and the older people love it, and it's nice. Yes.
Is there such a thing as an accordion tuner, a repair person?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a place. It used to be in Lowell, but now it's up in Drake. And matter of fact, as you can see, one of my keys has popped up, and I called her a couple of weeks ago and just say, you still do the repair and stuff. So yeah, there is. I'm sure you have to kind of look around, but it's right up in Drake. And I
Do
don't
they
know.
have to be tuned, like a piano?
No,
No?
unless there's some sort of, like if you leave it like in your basement and it gets musty or whatever. But, I'm starting to lose my expertise on that. I don't know if in fact you do have to get it tuned up or what have you. It has something to do with working with the reeds inside.
Is it really temperature sensitive? I mean, I would think with reeds, like, I know with harmonicas.
Yeah.
Hot, extreme hot and cold.
Right, there is a little bit of changing in the pitch and that kind of thing. But for the most part, it's pretty durable. It really is. I've played, some of my friends, we go on the back of a flatbed truck with hay in it. I'm surprised we still have not been pulled over yet. And we go around right before Christmas, we go around to nursing homes, and I dress up as the accordion playing Santa. And that's how this happened. I was getting off the back of the truck, and it kind of caught here. And
Wow.
driving down 128 on like December 21st, and it's 20 degrees out. You know what the wind chill factor is, It's like you're sitting up there saying, what are we doing in the back of a dump truck, So it's very mobile. That's the thing. You can go anywhere with it. And so
How many chords are there on the left?
over here,
Yeah, and is it hard
that's a
to
great
learn
question.
without?
That's a great question, because a lot of people don't understand what I'm doing over here, and when I do like strolling accordion or what have you, people are like looking at it like mesmerized, saying, what is he doing? The 2 rows here are just single bass notes. But then the next row over here are major chords, minor chords, sevenths, and then diminished. So that you do the combination of between the single basses and then so you got